I have never been to Africa before. Getting here was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Even with the firearms, you just go through and there's a lot of paperwork and whatnot. But once you're here, it's just an amazing experience. We were actually seeing animals before we landed in Windhoek. We could actually look down and see some gemsbuck from the plane. So it's just been an amazing thing to see all the different varieties of animals and the massive amounts of them everywhere throughout all of Namibia that we've seen so far. The hunting has been phenomenal. I can't say enough about that. Even with our limited amount of time here, we've been able to take any kind of trophies that we could ever possibly wish for, and everything is of good quality. It's not just there's one, go ahead. No, that one's too small. We'll get you a different one, and we'll just keep working at it. And they do an excellent job of really helping you get to where you need to be, not just the very first thing that pops up. And that's been a really, really helpful, because this is the first time I've ever seen most of these animals out in the wild. So I have no idea, is that a good one or not? And then that's where the pHs really help out a lot.
Let's go to the shade.
The Oryx stalk we went on was an extremely long stalk. We were after the Oryx for over an hour of actually stalking just that Oryx. And we had Springbok within 60 yards of us staring and whistling at us.
That whistle sound that the Springbok is making, it's not very good. It's a warning sign. It just stay still, because the gemsbuck, everybody's going to look around now.
We were waiting for him, and I want to say we crawled over 500 meters through some very not nice terrain. It was an extremely rewarding. The Springbok and the giraffes, and everybody was not happy with us, but we were finally able to get up on the Oryx and made another beautiful shot. Thank you to me for that, because we were tired. We were glad we didn't have to track him, and then we were there again for picture time, and it was a good evening. We came up over a dune and we started doing some glassing and looking, and right out there in the wide open was a black wildebeest, and Phillip told me, he said, that is a good wildebeest. We should shoot that. The wind was a little shifty, and we had blackface impala all over us and some Springbok, and everybody was watching us, and we're stopping and moving. And then we finally get up there, and it was a very nice black wildebeest, and I was able to make a shot on him at about 200 yards. And he run around just a little bit, and down he went, and it was picture time again. I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to come here. If you've ever thought about it or you're thinking about it, go ahead, call ASO, and come. It is just a fantastic, very beautiful place to visit, and I wouldn't change any of it for anything.